So good morning, my name's Mark Shaw. I'm the Technical Sales Manager for Parkside Flexibles. We're an independent flexible packaging manufacturer and been innovators for over 50 years. We have manufacturing facilities in the UK and Malaysia, and we supply packaging worldwide. And more importantly, we're a producer of accredited home compostable laminate since 2012. We've actually been developing compostable packaging since probably for about just short 20 years. And we produce a full range of both high barrier home compostable packaging and low barrier, and we supply into the full gamut of flexible packaging for both food and non-food applications. But today I'm here to talk about the benefits of compostable packaging for produce, because we really feel compostable fits with this market segment. So first of all, I'll start what our material is made of. So at the heart of our laminate is NatureFlex, which is a cellulose product, and it's made from FSC and PFC grade wood pulp and is sourced from sustainably managed forests. So for every tree that's felled, up to one or up to three more are regrown. Where needed, we can add a biopolymer, and I'll go on later to explain why that's important. Our biopolymer is derived from natural resources such as sugarcane, cassava and corn, and is GMO free, and all our laminates are direct food contact approved. So why use NatureFlex? Well, a lot of the laminates that we're replacing are replacing PTPE, and the NatureFlex acts like PT in a PTP laminate. So most importantly, it's got excellent print receptivity. We print up to 10 colors HD flexo. It adds rigidity to the material as well, and it's heat resistant. So it gives heat resistance against the sealing jaws on a sealing line. And it can be semi-permeable. So for high moisture transmission foods such as produce, it's ideal for that. And it is naturally anti-mist. So we don't have to add coatings or chemicals to the material to give anti-mist properties. So why add a biofilm to it? Well, it improves functionality. It can reduce the sealing temperature, so our laminates can seal as little as 80 degrees C. It also adds flexibility to the material, so it makes it more suitable for chill and freezer applications, so it reduces brittleness in low temperature applications. And it improves versatility, so the combination of NatureFlex and biopolymer, it can mimic a PTP laminate, so it makes it suitable for vertical form, fill and seal machines, horizontal form, fill and seal, and also top lidding lines. So one of the growth areas we've seen for produce is flow wraps, and these are suitable for a wide range of different fruit and veg, from salad, spinach, carrots and broccoli, and other leafy vegetables. We can macro and micro perforate the material to add transmission and respiration of the produce. And as we'll show later on, packaging isn't a bad thing. It naturally improves shelf life for certain products. And we've seen a good increase in lidding applications. So there's been a big move, especially in the UK, to pulp trays. And currently most pulp trays in the UK are actually lidded with a PTP laminate, which we feel is just wrong. Why add plastic to a paper product? Our product replaces that with a accredited home compostable lidding film. And the difficulty with pulp trays is they tend to have a rough surface, so they're difficult to seal to. Our biopolymer allows that to seal to the rough surface. It's also compatible with trays that are lined with biopolymers, so it'll seal to PLA, PBS, PBAT, Matter B, and it will also seal to a range of paper trays that are coated with water-based coatings. It won't do all of them, so but it'll do a vast majority. Again, it's suitable for micro and macro perforation, and it's ideal for soft fruits and vegetables. However, we feel accreditation is absolutely crucial. Accreditation means that it will be independently tested. We use OWS in Belgium, and it will be verified by an independent accreditation body. And we use TÜV in Austria. And most importantly, we developed our products to be home compostable, so that they will break down within 26 weeks at ambient temperature, and most importantly, have no negative effect on ecotoxicity. So they'll look into the adhesives you use, the inks you use, all the materials you use to ensure that anything you're putting into compost will not be toxic to that compost. However, our products are also industrially compostable. So we're accredited home via TÜV in Austria, also by ABA in Australia. We're also accredited industrial compostable by TÜV in Austria, Seedling through the Bioplastics Europe, and also through the CRE accreditation process in Ireland. So I'll just give you a quick case study from one of our customers. So we were approached by Riverford Organic Farmers. They are an online subscription company for organic fruit and veg. And their ethos was to remove, reduce, reuse, or recycle any packaging they use in their products. Ideally, they wanted to remove all packaging. However, the next slide will show that's actually not sensible, because they're looking at long-term balancing the issues of climate change, marine pollution and land pollution, but also food waste, because food waste plays a big part in pollution and organic use. So they looked at Swiss chard, and they found that if you don't pack it, before you actually send it from the farm, before it gets to the consumer, the plant's actually starting to wilt, it's starting to dehydrate. So the packaging actually keeps the veg fresh for longer and reduces food waste. There's a lot of carbon used in growing, transporting, and if you don't use it, disposing of vegetables if they're not used. So keeping them fresh for as long as possible is critical, and that can only be done by packaging. They did look at potentially using polythene, so recyclability is part of their key, but the next slide will show why they didn't do that and why they wanted to go to home compostability. As you see there, 82% less plastic is used by Riverford Organics compared to supermarket organic veg. So they asked the consumers, and their consumers said 82.5% of their consumers actually have a home compost heap, and they actually home compost. But the beauty of Riverford also is that they've got a closed loop solution. They deliver the veg to the customer, and then they collect any packaging that isn't home composted by the consumer back to Riverford. So all their cardboard boxes are either reused or recycled. All their carton board, all their pulp trays are either composted or recycled, and their compostable packaging is collected and recycled or organically recycled through composting. And this is, we feel, vital because it adds biomass back into compost, and it's a valuable asset, and then that goes back into soil. We think this is a great example of how compostable packaging fits perfectly well with the product and the end of life solution for that packaging. So thank you for listening today. If you have any questions, please let me know.